YouTube, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I thought we'd do something a little bit different since we've covered 10 cards under $10, evolutions under $20, SIRs, full arts, everything like that. I thought we'd take a little bit of different approach, and I think we would look at the Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you guys can leave a like and subscribe, it would mean the world to me and help me out a ton. Leave a comment down below about what you guys are picking up recently, and let's get into it. All right, guys, if you remember, this was shown off. This is the Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic. I think you can even find it still on the Pokemon Center website. This thing was $400 when it came out. Right now, it's down to right around, I think it's like $250, $242. Yeah, $242, $247. A lot of the cards are reasonable, besides a couple. We're going to go through it, though. Probably going to be a shorter video. These aren't crazy like illustration rares or anything like that, but just shine some light on some revamped base set cards. First up, we have the Charizard sitting at $105. It's down 5%. You've probably seen this artwork before, from base set to XY Evolutions to the 25th anniversary when it had the Pikachu logo in the corner. Super cool card. I think these and the starters are probably going to be the most popular from this set. People want to maybe get the whole set graded, either the starters or, you know, the final evolutions. But again, super cool card. $100 to $125. Holofoil base set Charizard. Looks super cool. Then you'll see after that we take a huge step in price down to $22 for the Blastoise. Even though it's up 20%, it's up $2. It came up from 18 to 22. Again, super reasonable. Base set Holofoil. Blastoise fan favorite. Looks super clean. Same with the Venusaur. This one's up 12%, sitting right around $20 for the card. Again, the basic Holofoil, but still looks super clean for these cards. Would be cool to have in a binder or graded, or, you know, on display somewhere. Next up is the base set Pikachu. You know, Pikachu in the woods. Again, just added the Holofoil. Super cool card. You do have Pikachu collectors out there, and this might be one you want to throw in your binder or have it graded. $10 card. You know, it's down 4%. Definitely reasonable for a Pikachu. After that, we do have the Mewtwo. Super cool card. I only have one card from this collection. It's not one of these. It's towards the end. Up 18%. Definitely a cool card, sitting right around $8. Again, base set Mewtwo. There's a lot of Mewtwo collectors out there. This is probably one you want to have. You know, definitely being at a solid price. Might be one you want to throw in there. Next up, we'll get into the 3 starters. Again, you're going to have the original artwork, just adding Holofoil to them. The Charmander looks super cool. I think the only other time I've seen this with Holofoil is there's a Charmander with a Toys R Us promo where it says Toys R Us down at the bottom. It's this holo. This one's up 53%. I think people are buying the starters to have them graded. But again, super reasonable price to pick this up for right around $6 or $7. We go look at the Squirtle. It's up 20%, right under $5. Probably pick it up right around $5.50, I would guess. Yeah, $5.04, $4.99, $4.92. So definitely super reasonable. Artwork looks really cool. It's all the base set artwork, just holofoiled. The Bulbasaur looks cool on this one. I don't know. I've never seen this in person, but it kind of looks like the foil. I'm sure the whole thing is foil, but it kind of looks like it's coming out of the top of Bulbasaur, which looks really cool. This is up 13%, sitting right around $5. So definitely, if you like these starters, these are definitely reasonable. You could pick all of them up for right around $15 if you like the starters. You do have Articuno in here. Super cool. Again, based off the base set artwork, you have that teal holofoil, down 1%, sitting right under $5. Definitely worth it if you're a fan of Articuno. Next up, probably one of my favorites in here is the Snorlax. Super unique card. It's kind of sitting there on the mountain. He's just chilled up, leaned up against a tree, picking berries out of it and eating it. This one is up 12%. It's still sitting at right above $2. So definitely a super reasonable card. Add one to your collection if you're a Snorlax fan. I love the artwork on this. Super cool. Then you have Lapras, who's like kind of in the corner of a cave, kind of up to this beached edge. You know, you kind of have the gray, but then you have this gold that runs through the middle of the card, which kind of matches the gold on the edge of the borders here. This one's up 18%. people are picking up for $2 and change. I mean, if you're a fan of Lapras, definitely what card you'd want to pick up. Super reasonable, right around $2. Next up, these are probably my two favorite besides the Snorlax. These are almost like it's like a tag team card. Kind of like you had the Growlithe looking at the Growlithe and then the trainer from the other side taking pictures. So you have the Hitmonlee up on his mountain, up above the clouds, almost like a sunset. Everything's orange. You can see a figure off in the distance. That is Hitmonchan. But for the Hitmonlee, you are up 16%, still sitting right around $1 and change for this card. Super cool. These are two that I would like to buy. I want to get them graded, see if I could get 10s to have them side by side. If not, at least have them in a binder side by side. Pick up a couple, right around $1. You have the Hitmonlee here. And then from the opposite angle, you do have the Hitmonchan, where he's on this side, and the Hitmonlee's in the background over there. You can see the sunset from behind, which was making everything orange. This one's up 16%, or 15.66%, sitting at right around 97 cents. Again, super cool cards for $1 a piece to have two cards that kind of tell a story you could put side by side. Super cool. Next up, you have Boss's Orders. You have a Giovanni card. Super cool. Basic Trainer, if you like Rocket cards or Giovanni cards, might be one you want to pick up. Sitting at 56 cents. We do have a Rocket set coming up. I don't think this card's going to go crazy or anything like that, but you do have a couple Rocket cards in here if that's something you like. The last, we have two cards to cover. Next up, we have this Onyx card. Looks super cool, Digging Underground. Again, this is by the artist that did the Drowsy and the Slowbro that were going crazy earlier. You had the Drowsy that got up to $90 at one point. He's the artist that did the Onyx. This card is up 30%. Super cool card, sitting at 70 cents. If you like his artwork, here's another one of his cards you might want to throw in his collection. After that, the last card I will talk about is the Mr. Mime. I have 2 or 3 of these I picked up right around 75 cents like 6 months ago. I only picked it up because it's a really cool card. After watching Pokebeard, he had talked about this Mr. Mime was this is the first artwork of this Mr. Mime that's been in English. It's been in Japanese, but not English. Thought it was cool. Picked it up for right around 75 cents. It's up 20%. It's right at $1 right now. I like the artwork. Looks cool with the purple and the green. But there you guys have it. Shorter video, nothing crazy with like SIRs or anything like that. We'll cover some more. I think we'll do another budget video coming up soon, and then we'll have a mail day coming up soon of showing you guys what I've bought and picked up. But something different for you guys, something to cover that hasn't been really covered since it came out. So thought I'd go through the cards, see where they were sitting at. If there's some cards you like there, if you like base set cards, you might want to pick these up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.